All right. I think we're live. It's saying we're live, so we will go with it. I'm just going to check my OBS real quick and make sure my snowball's working. All right. That is that. Actually needed too high stream resolution. I'm dismissing you. I don't care. Welcome, guys, to another Tabletop Miniature stream. There's another clip and chat where I'm putting together these beautiful ladies, these snake ladies. I don't care about the hag queen and the slaughter queen and all that crap. I just want the snakies. So I need at least another one of these. I'm gonna share. Say, hey guys, just so you know, we're live. Let's see about sharing it. I don't even know how to share it. Guess that's something I should have looked into. I don't have any goals. Yeah, it is what it is. Alright, so we'll be putting these snake ladies together. I need another box. I still need, so even with Age of Sigmar 3, right? So Age of Sigmar 3, I'll never be able to take more than 15 of either one. So the max I could ever do would be a 15-man squad or like 2 10s. Like, I mean, at this point I'm thinking 20 bows. And because originally I was thinking I need 25 of each, right? Because I'd want to probably 20 of the spears. I think it was 20 of each. So it's still probably 20 of each. Because I'll never take. I'll probably take one 10-man unit of the Bloodstalkers or Blood Sisters, but you're never going to take a 15-man or a 20-man. They're just too expensive. And then a couple of 5-man, 5-woman, 5-snake ladies. But like I said, you can't ever take a 20-man brick of these bad girls ever again. But I'll probably still take at least a unit of 15. Or 2 units of 10. Yeah. I don't know. Because they're still battle line too, and they still do what you want them to do. But they did go up a ton of points. I think it's ridiculous that the elf ears, the knife ears, their sentinels went up 10 points, so they're 160. 160? How much are they? How much are you? But these snake ladies are more, and they are able to wound on. But I guess they get 2 attacks. All right. They get 2 shots, but they're wounding on, or they're mortaling on 6s. The knife ears, they can do 5 ups, but they only have 1 shot apiece. And I think I did the math. It's about, if they have the 5 up, they're doing about the same. Just because you get more shots, right? But anyway, so 15-man unit, but they are like 170 points now. So that's just, I mean, and that's 170 points for 5. So a unit of 15 is what, 500 points for a unit of 15? That's ridiculous. For 30 shots. Granted, if you get 60 shots, so say you get, you're going to do it 60 times. That's a Mega Gargant. So 60 shots. You're going to mortal 10 of them, so 10 mortal wounds. You're going to wound with, I don't remember. Anyway, 10 mortal wounds for 150 points. That's insane. but people will still take them. So I'm gonna break this bad boy out. Sorry. And just so you guys know, I'm hoping to have the vast majority of my bases. I'm gonna share that. While we put some snake ladies together. All right. Anyway, so I need more. I need more. I have 10 of the spears, blood sisters, and I have 10 blood stalkers. I need at least 10 more of each. But I don't need a bunch of these. I really only need 2. Because I want one with her, and then I want another one where I can put her on a base. And so I'll probably get another one of these boxes, and then 2 more of the just normal snake ladies to give me everything that I need. I will be only doing streaming for probably about an hour, so I'm gonna put the cart together first. See if we can get it done while we're streaming. We shall see. But anyway, how did things go? So, sorry, forgot. Oh, and I just clapped right next to the microphone. I apologize for you guys who just went deaf. I don't want the Bloodwrack Shrine. Bloodwrack Shrine. Is that what I want? Yeah, I do. All right. So Thursday, I'm hoping I will have all the bases that I'll need for. Oh wow. Just looking. Okay, so these are the snake ladies stuff. So it's just these 2. I'm hoping to have all the bases I need to rebase, mostly, if not all the bases I need to rebase the Bretonnian army into the new Flesh Eater Quartz army. We will see. But yeah, so if I'm trying to set up a Warhammer 40k game, which we'll see if I can get that set up. If I have a game on Thursday, then I won't be doing a live stream. But if I don't get a game, then I will be doing the live stream. Sounds kind of obvious. So yeah. So we shall see what we shall see. But yeah, like I said, I'll do a live stream and rebase, and it'll be probably like a 2-hour live stream while I rebase all these beautiful knights. As you guys have seen on other videos, that I already rebased the Pegasus Knights. So we will be rebasing all the rest. Rebasing knights, rebasing my peasants, rebasing some of the damsels. Now I've spent too much money. I've spent way too much money on eBay items, but it is what it is. Cause I found I ordered another damsel, and then I ordered. Sorry, I have to send a text. But I ordered a Lady Morgiana or whatever. So she is the old. She is the old Fey Enchantress. Before they had a Fey Enchantress, it was Lady Morgiana or whatever, and she's in artwork in the latest Bretonnian battle tomb. And then because I couldn't find for like a whole week and a half, 2 weeks, I couldn't find a Fey Enchantress. And then so I bought there's basically two different damsels on horse and two damsels on foot, and then there's the Fey Enchantress and then Lady Morgiana. So I bought the other type of damsel on horseback, so she can be the Crypt Flayer's courtier. I know it's not a Flayer; it's like a Haunter or something. But the unit types. There's a Crypt Horrors, Crypt Flayers, and then there's a courtier for the Crypt Flayers and a courtier for the Crypt Horrors. And there's a courtier for the Crypt Ghouls. That's how I keep it in my mind. So anyway, so I got the other damsel, so she can go on. Originally was going to go on the Hippogriff to be the Crypt Flayer courtier, but we switched it up, and so we're actually going to switch it up a little bit. And did you not bring the? Sorry. Will you grab me a little plug-in? Okay, I apologize. Okay. Anyway, so then I found a cheap so it's a Pegasus. It's one of the it's a Games Workshop, but so I found a metal Pegasus. Thank you. For that, so because what I found when I was looking at the different stats and stuff was that the Vargulf is super much more punchy than the Crypt Flayer courtier, right? And so it's and it could move 10 inches, so it's super fast. So I saw that and I'm like, well, so like I said, I saw that and I thought, well, then I want to use the Hippogriff for the Vargulf. So I needed one more damsel, right, of some sort. And I was looking for the Fey Enchantress, couldn't find the Fey Enchantress. Found the Lady Morgiana, bought her, and then a week later, not even a week later, 3 days later, I found the Fey Enchantress. And I'm like, son of a gun, seriously? And so now I have to get her because she's a way better model than Morgiana. And so, like I said, so I ended up getting that one. Yeah, so I'll have an extra model that I'll probably just give to my daughter because she likes those. But I do have all that I need. So I'll have, again, just to recap, I'll have two griffins, Empire griffins, that will be my Terrorgeists. I'll have, and they'll be able to, I'll magnetize it so that the lords, I can have two Ghoul Kings on Terrorgeists, or two Terrorgeists plain, or 1/1, however. So they'll be magnetized so that the knights will be able, the lords will be able to go on and off of them. So those are my Terrorgeists and Ghoul King on Terrorgeists. I don't care about the zombie dragons. And then I'll have 6 Crypt Flayers, and those will be my Pegasus Knights. And then I'll have 24 Crypt Horrors. And those will be my Knights, my Knights of the Realm. I'll have 60 crypt ghouls, and those will be my archers. And then I'll have one of every type of courtier. I'll have a crypt flare courtier, which will be the damsel on Pegasus. I'll have a crypt horror courtier, which will be my lady on horseback, my damsel on horseback. I'll have a crypt ghoul courtier, which will be just, and I'll have two of those. That's just damsels on foot. And then I'll have a Vargulf courtier, which will be the Fey Enchantress on Hippogriff. And then that will, like I said, and I have a Paladin. Poke the hole. I'll have the Paladin will be my arch regent. That's what it's called. I kept wanting to call it an arch revenant, but it's an arch regent. So he will be my arch regent. And then I will have. I bought a. Oh, I wonder if it's just gone. And I did buy a terrain piece. This is like a custom built terrain piece, which is this beautiful Bretonnian. It is a Bretonnian. It looks like a. What is it called? I actually want to frickin' show you. It is a kind of like a ruin with a shrine. That's what it's called. It's a shrine. Sorry, guys. It's a shrine. It's a shrine to the Lady of the Lake. And that will be my carnal throne. And it's a nice little like 5-inch base. It's got a couple of broken pillars and then this pedestal with a damsel on it that looks like the lady, painted up all rocky. And then there's space to put my archregent on it. A couple of spaces so he can sit on it and get those abilities. It's gonna be super freaking awesome. And then I ordered a bunch of archers, like some pewter archer stakes, which I'm gonna put on like a base, and that will be my cadaverous barricade. And then I have knights errant, so they don't have any heraldry or nothing on their helmets, or just plain knights that I will use like a squad of 5 of them and put them on a base. It's pretty much this size base, and I'm gonna paint them up green, like the green knight, and they will be my corpse cadaverous charge, whatever it's cadaverous stampede or something like that, corpse stampede. And then the biggest thing that I don't know how to make is the chalice. I'm debating on whether to just buy the chalice, like the actual kit, and then just like grind down, because it's all made out of skulls, right? And that's the reason why I didn't get the carnal throne, is because it's all bone. Like the throne is made out of bones, and there's no real good way to get it not to look like bone, right? Like it's gonna require a lot of work to get it not to look that way, especially that one with all the corpses on the bottom and all that jazz. So that's why I went with the terrain piece, which was like just super me lucky finding it. But like I said, as to the grail, I think that would be perfect, because if I can grind it down so that it's no longer bone, it just looks like a cup. And then I can just paint the blood to be water. And now you have this, this holy grail that is the spell, right? Which I think would look fantastic. But that'll be to come. They're actually freaking out of stock on the website right now. So, like I said, we shall see. Maybe I can find one on eBay for cheap. Someone who doesn't care about the spell or just trying to get rid of it. So we'll see. But that'll be, so like I said, so then like I said, that gives me just so much to play with, so much to work with as an army. Lots of different ways to play. I can do, especially with 3.0, right? Where, if I take blister skin, I'm saying I can take 2 min units of flayers and a big unit of ghouls, and then like fill in with crypt horrors, a couple of hammer crypt horror units, and then I'm saying I'll have still 20 ghouls to summon and 20 heck 9 18, so like 6, so it'll be like 6. I could get like 2 more does it even matter which one goes where? Yeah. So anyway, like I said, I can get 2 more 2 more units of 3-man crypt horrors, as well as continually bringing guys back in. So like I said, super exciting. It's turning out really well. Can't wait to see how it all goes. So I think I did it wrong. There we go. There's one. Bum, bum, bum. There's 2. 3. 4. That was way... Got to pay more attention. So anyway, so there you go. I apologize, because I will be talking about this over and over and over again, because this is probably one. I love Bretonnians, right? I think I've shared that regularly enough. I love Bretonnians. I've always loved them. I've always loved knights. I mean, I remember playing chess. I would play chess because I didn't see it like as a strategic, technical game. I just saw knights and castles and kings and queens and a battlefield. And I'm like, yes, I want to play that, because that looks like something amazingly fun, because that's what I love, right? I remember watching, Searching for Bobby Fischer, because the kid liked knights, right? And he learned how to play chess. And that was also another reason why I used to like to play chess. Anyway, garbage at chess. My brother's playing it and trying to get better at it, but I'm garbage at chess. But I still love, to this day, tabletop war games, and I think that's, it's a big reason why. So anyway, like I said, I am so incredibly excited for this. I'm incredibly excited for this army, to be able to refurbish it, to be able to use it, and to play a different army with it, is going to be amazing. And like I said, and the just the lore behind these guys, right, where they're, they picture themselves as kings and nobles and knights of old and chivalrous, and they're really just depraved. And so you are going to play against an army that looks what they, you're playing against what they think they look like, and not what they really look like, which I think is just, one, is super, it's like a delicious irony, and then 2, just is going to be super fun. So there you go. What else? What else? So I've been chatting with my my friend Dallin. Speaking of which, I let me know whether it's on YouTube or Facebook. Let me know if you guys. So I do basically a Monday night. It's called Codex Hammer, and it's really just Age. I need to probably change up the name of that because it's really just me chatting about Age of Sigmar. Because I love Age of Sigmar. But I was thinking of doing like so one night a live chat of Age of Sigmar, and then another night like we can chat about 40k. Because my buddy's been talking about that's 60, that's 61. This one's 60. My buddy's been talking about secondaries and how he's having a hard time with picking them. I think he had a hard time at the tournament he was at picking them, and so I think that would be an interesting topic to discuss as to like how do you go about picking secondaries, what's your methodology, pros and cons. I'm sure other people have already done it, but anyway, like I said, just having a 40k centered live stream and then an Age of Sigmar centered live stream. I'm trying to get do those regularly. So let me know what you guys think. I think it would be cool. But yeah, like I said, so I've been chatting with my buddy Dallin, and one of the things I'd like to do. So I know I've on our videos I've discussed some of the things I'd like to do. Obviously, one of them is to get regular battle reports, at least one a week. Let's see about ramping it up from there. But the other thing I saw and I'm really interested in is team events, right? These are more, what I'm saying? So it's more than just, 60 guys at a tournament. This is, This is, and come to find out, so originally I was like, oh, like, the Honest Wargamer does these events, which look amazing and look like a lot of fun, and I'm thinking, oh, I want to, I think that would be fun to do for 40k. We don't have locally, I don't think, the player base in Age of Sigmar to do something like that yet, but would like to eventually. So, like I said, but 40k, there's a lot of 40k players. So I think the possibility of doing a 40k league hold on, because that doesn't look right. Oh. Okay, so we got to switch two out. Sorry. Doing a 40k league would be of team league would be much more doable than an Age of Sigmar league. So, nope, I did it the wrong way. So you guys need to come over here. That's unfortunate. And you guys need to come over here. Like that. Yeah, anyway, so like I said, so I chatted with Alpha Strike Alliance, which is the main team 40K team I'm on to see if those guys were interested. They are. So now it's really just up to seeing if other local teams are also interested. At which point we can then see about I'm losing my mind, guys. I think I'm getting too distracted. Yeah, because it got to be that way. Like that. So I was right the first time. I did it right the first time. Well, I didn't do it right the first time. I did it mostly right the first time. I just needed to switch the one. Anyway, so yeah, seeing about doing a league. And then found out that they've been doing team tournaments. 40K has. But they're slightly different, which is fine. And I would still probably just use the way that they do it, which is the 5-man teams. So we would just do 5-man teams instead of 4-man teams. But they also don't do like a banning either. So go in like that. So interesting, like I said. There is interest, at least from my team. So, like I said, it's really just trying to get other teams interested, setting it up, and then, like I said, my goal would be to live stream it. Live stream these events to eventually not take part in the actual league, but to be the event coordinator who would provide terrain and location and prize support and stream for an audience, right? For people who would be interested in watching live competitive 40K and not in a tournament setting, right? Because you can live stream the top tables, but you can't live stream the whole event. And this would be we would live stream all 4 tables, or I guess it's 5 tables. It'd be 5 tables. We could live stream all 5 tables. Keep everyone apprised of each different table, what's going on, the points, the lists. We'd chat about lists beforehand, before the event starts. We would have a chat where people can watch and comment and discuss what's going on during the game. And I think it'll be a lot of fun. So we will see. That'll take a lot more time and attention. So yeah, and even if we did it, thinking what we would do is just once a month. Depending on how many people are in the league, right? Ideally, what I would like to see is 4 teams. 4 teams in the league. And then it would be like every 2 weeks we would have a match. So basically you would play once a month. Each team would play once a month. And we'd go for like 6 months, maybe just 3 months. 3 months, everyone plays each team, and then we see where everyone lands. And we could do like a quarterly season, or depending on if how much people want, or if they want more, more games in the season. So everyone plays everyone twice, and then it's a 6-month season. Like I said, we can go from there. So that is like I said, definitely something I'm interested in doing, and just like looking at, right, just seeing the options, what options are there. So like I said, that's one of the things in my head. I'd love to eventually do it for Age of Sigmar. I just, like I said, I don't think there's a player base big enough right now for that in the state of Utah. And I mean, at this point, like, we have teams, this could actually get big enough because we have teams that travel from all over. We have, in our the Alpha Strike Alliance Lightly Salted tournament, we had our first ever major in the state of Utah, and we had people from California, Nevada, and Colorado and Idaho come. So, like I said, the dedicated 40K tournament players. So, like I said, the possibilities are actually quite big to get even possibly a regionally decent size league. Like I said, see how it goes. So the sky's the limit, right? But yeah, the main purpose for me in having this league is one, team games, because I think team games, there's a different aspect to it, right? When it's it's a tournament, a singles tournament where it's you against everybody. There's a different feel, right? And so we'll see. It'll be interesting, you know what I'm saying? There's different ways to play it, right? And like, you get, because the pairings are different as well, right? There's choice in the pairings. And so, if you get paired up against like one of their nastiest people, okay, your goal is not to necessarily, it's very possible your goal is not to win. Your goal is to score as many points as possible and deny him as many points as possible. And that's a whole nother way of playing, right? Instead of singles, where it's like you have to, your goal is to win, your goal is to score as many points, which that is essentially the objective of everyone, but the goal is to win the game, right? Whereas this, you're not going to win. He'll eventually table you to turn 2 or turn 3. So how do you drag it out? How do you hinder him as much as possible so that he's only scoring 80 points instead of 100, right? Because you're not going to score 85 points. Your goal is, you're hoping to score 50, 60 points and get your team some points. And so, like I said, it's a different way to play. So we'll see. But that's still, like I said, that's still in its infancy right now. Been doing I think I talked to you guys about it, the Codex Hammer, which will probably, I'll probably rename to something about Age of Sigmar. Because what really, see that, but here's the thing, like, and maybe not even Age of Sigmar appropriate, like, labeled. It's been mainly Age of Sigmar because that's what's, third edition's been everywhere, right? So the vast majority of what's been on Warhammer Community and on Games Workshop, it's all third edition stuff. And so that's kind of what's been on, and that's what we've been chatting about. So that's just, like I said, that's been the topic of conversation. That can and will probably easily change once third edition's out, and I'm saying, they start putting out more in the world. They start putting out some more 40K stuff. That's weird. Okay, there you go. So we'll see. But like I said, probably end up changing its name to something more accurate, if you want to call it that. Something more that lends itself to what we're talking about, which is, latest Games Workshop news, essentially, right? And it's never gonna be something like, hey, thanks for the like, whoever just liked our stream. It's never gonna be something like a Kurioth, or you know what I'm saying, one of those where it's like I do a video every day talking about Games Workshop. Um, it'll be like weekly roundup of Games Workshop news. Let's talk about leaks and, you know what I'm saying, whatever else popped up, the biggest news of the week with regards to Games Workshop, which, like I said, as of right now is Age of Sigmar. And then, like I said, maybe we do have an Age of Sigmar specific channel or video, where we just chat Age of Sigmar, and then we have one where we just chat 40K. So we'll see. But I just feel like I said, right now all we're talking about is Age of Sigmar on Mondays, which is Codex Hammer, and that's not really what that was meant to be. So we'll see about possibly changing the name or changing up the content. All right. There you are. So this isn't too bad. This isn't too bad of a model. It's going relatively quickly. Super delicate. So just be careful. But this is 78. Oh, they're both the same. So I'm excited for these models. I'm excited to play Snake Ladies. The fact that Marathi's only 660 points still. Like, she went up 60 points. That's a lot. But she was, I think, undercosted in the first place. And so the fact that she only went up 60 points when others went up, like Chalice went up 80, and Kragnos went down. So, and that's actually, I didn't even think about that. Kragnos is cheaper than Chalice, if that can be believed, which I hate Chalice anyway, and he's his own kind of cheese, but Kragnos and Marathi are on par. Kragnos is 680 and Marathi's 660, so that's interesting. Where does that go? Okay. Oh, I missed a couple of pieces. I need 57 and 56 and 57. Wow, that's why. I'm like, wait a minute, where's the pack one go? 56 and 57 is right here. Yeah, so like I said, my buddy Bill plays Lumineth. We have a Lumineth army, but it's out of date with all the new stuff. Haven't been able to collect it like I wanted to. It's not even fully built right now. So that's Lumineth will be on the back burner, except, like I said, my buddy Bill has it. So for battle reports, we'll probably use his army. It's also a really gorgeously painted army. But like I said, so Snake Ladies, I think, are stonks. With Marathi still being so cheap and just so incredibly hard to handle. Yeah. Just trying to get stuff painted right now. So we currently, just so you guys know, our studio armies. We have, for Age of Sigmar, so these are studio armies that Tabletop Miniatures has. We have a Blades of Corn. It's like nowhere near like ready or useful, but we have it. So we have a Blades of Corn. We have a Ogre Maw Tribes. Gloomspite gets it's the Squiggies. It's a Squig army, which I'd actually like to collect all of them. Probably the only one I wouldn't collect, or it would be way later on, is the Gobos, right? It's the night goblins. So I don't want big 60-man bricks of night goblins. That's never interested me. But yeah, so we have night Boingot Bounders for now. The next one we would eventually collect would be Trogs, probably, because we have like 6 or 9 rock gut Trogos and a Dankhold Trog. Where we have the character, the named character Dankhold Trogoth, but he's garbage. And then we have. Sorry. All right. So then we have Ogama Tribes, Gloomspike Gits, and Sons of Behemoth. And then with the new 3rd edition, we will have the Cruel Boys army, which will make up our Orok War Clan. We don't actually have like Iron Jaws, but I've never been a fan of Iron Jaws. So 76. Well, that's 77. I've never been a fan of Iron Jaws, but so we will have an Iron Jaws. So we'll have all 4 destruction. We'll just have 1 chaos. Tabletop Army Miniatures has 1 chaos. For order, we have a Sylvaneth army, a Stormcast Eternals army, these girls, Daughters of Cain army, and a Lumineth army. Those are our order armies. For death, we will have Ossiarch Bone Reapers, Night Haunt, and what are they called? Flesh Eater Courts. That's a 77. So, yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 armies. And we've got... What else do we have? I don't think we have any other... Oh, I mean, we have the makings of a Slaanesh army, but they're so garbage. The problem is I don't even think I could sell the Slaanesh models. I don't think anyone's going to want them. So yeah, we have Slaanesh models, but the likelihood of building it is slim to none. So my brother, who is a big helper / silent partner of Tabletop Army Miniatures, his armies that we will also be using for battle reports. He has Fire Slayers. He has Fire Slayers for order, Beasts of Chaos for chaos, and he has the Soulblight Gravelords for death. And I think that's it. So that puts us up to like 14 armies. So we're a little light on chaos. We'll have at least 1 of every army for destruction, at least 1 of every army for death, and then 5 armies for order. We wouldn't have like Kradron. Oh, and I guess he does have a what's it called? Cities of Sigmar army. He has an old Empire army that we could use as Cities of Sigmar. I do want to do a Cities of Sigmar army where, and I think it'll be fantastic. So what I want to do is a samurai. So that would be our only non-Games Workshop miniature army that is an army for Age of Sigmar. And it would be a samurai army because the models look amazing, and I think it would be really fun and really cool. For 40K, I have a Death Guard army, so we'll do chaos. I have a Death Guard army, and enough to make a Thousand Suns army. For Space Marines, we have a Crimson Fist Primaris army. We have Blood Angels OG army. And we have, I think... Oh, we have enough stuff that what I'm wanting to make is a Black Templars army. We'll see. Probably not. We'll see. Yeah, we will see how that turns out. For non-Space Marine, we have Sisters of Battle, Adeptus Mechanicus, and we'll have Adeptus Custodes army. I did Chaos, and then for Xenos, we have a Eldar Wraith army, a Harlequins army, a Necron army, and a Tyranid army. So we'll have 4 Xenos, 1, 2, 3 Imperial, 2, maybe 3 Space Marine, and then 2 Chaos. And then again, my brother has, so he has Drakari, Oryx, and Tau. So he's just a bunch of Xenos. So, like I said, we got quite a few items, different armies to be able to play. That is glued. So, like I said, the goal is to get some battle reports done, right? Get some armies painted. We do have several armies painted, fully painted. So currently what we have painted, we have about 100 points worth of Ogre Maw tribes. 1,000 points of Ogre Maw tribes painted. We have 2,000 points worth of Stormcast painted. We have our Gloomspite Gits are probably like 75% painted. Stormcast, Ogre Maw tribes. Gloomspite Gits, and then our Ossiarch Bone Reapers are probably about 50% painted. So yeah, and then with 40k, we have our Space Marines painted, our Crimson Fist painted, our Harlequins are about 50% painted, Wraiths are like 75% painted, Sisters of Battle are 50% painted. Yeah, that's the issue. Is like we have them in different phases, and the Blood Angels are they'll be quick too. So anyway, so they're all in different stages, but we are, like I said, we do have plans. We're working through them. Oh, sorry, and our we have 2,000 points worth of Sons of Behemoth painted as well. So a lot of destruction painted, but that's because of all the things I prefer destruction. So 75. So like I said, right now what I'm currently working on, so I find it much easier to assemble and talk, which, I mean, with how much difficulty I've had so far, you probably find this shocking, but I would never paint and talk at the same time because that would cause all sorts of issues. So as it is, like I said, right now, I do, I'll live stream assembling and chatting, and then off screen, that's where I do all my painting. And all I paint, the vast majority of my focus is on painting studio armies, because the Tabletop Ready Miniatures studio painters focus on painting our customers' armies, and so that way they're not bogged down with studio army work. So that's why it takes longer. But I do use when we get new painters, when we have turnover, I do use new painters. They practice on studio armies. So whenever we hire a new painter or have a turnover, we train them up on techniques and stuff by having them paint studio armies. So, but that hasn't happened in a while. So anyway, so it is what it is, slowly but surely. Like I said, within about a couple of weeks, we should have a good handful of armies between me and my brother to paint or to play. That's interesting. Oh, okay. So that goes there, like that. Let's see. Okay, like that. Perfect. So anyway, yeah, like I said, we're on our way, working towards it. So that'll be, like I said, for battle reports and the like, mainly to show you, what I'm saying, what we do, how we, what you can expect. The whole goal with our studio armies and our battle reports is to show you what you can expect when we say, hey, we'll get your miniatures tabletop ready. Like, what does that mean? Here you go. Like, here we have pictures, we have battle reports. Your armies will look like this, and that's the whole goal of those. So, and then like I said, if we can get team tournaments and team events, those will be the whole purpose and goal of that is to provide entertainment for our YouTube subscribers, our Facebook followers, and our patrons. Come on. There you go. That's cool. I don't care who you are. That's cool. Little stairs like that. Okay. So, what else? We're almost to an hour. Technical difficulties and the like, and then getting lost. Kind of put me behind, but just having fun, chatting and assembling. We'll probably cut it off here in the next little bit. What's up, Dylan? I was telling I was chatting about secondary objectives, and I think we should do. I think I should have you on one of our Facebook live streams, and you can discuss the challenges you have with selecting secondary objectives. What do you think? And Nice Wig on the other half, dude. He when he goes off, sorry. So me and Dallin are Apex addicts, Apex Legend addicts. So Nice Wig is a streamer on Apex Legends. He's watching him. Okay, sounds good. I'll hook something up. You'll have to let me know. And then also, like I said, if you need talking about needing practice selecting secondaries and stuff, yeah, because I haven't actually looked at the book. Recovering addicts, yes, we are recovering addicts because I haven't played Apex Legends in, has it been 2 weeks, 3 weeks? It's been a while for me. Basically, I realized I couldn't do, I can't do Apex Legends, and tabletop ready miniatures, and so I had to pick one. And while I love Apex Legends, like the rush and the high that I get from Apex Legends is intoxicating. The the overall joy that I get from wargaming trumps that, right? So it's like it's the whole happiness versus pleasure, right? Um, I get immense pleasure from playing Apex Legends, but it's never enough. It's like I want to play more and more and more. Whereas, like today, playing Age of Sigmar with my opponent in the league, and having fun and having that social interaction, which I'm not necessarily a social individual. I'm actually more of an introvert. But that kind of a social interaction, it just like fuels me. So anyway, so I am a recovering addict. I don't know. I think Dallin still Dallin still dabbles in the Apex, but I don't know. I haven't been on. I haven't been on to see. So, um, plus every time I used to get on, I used to get bombarded by that one kid that you and I used to play. Oh, yep. See, Dallin's confessing that he's still a user and an abuser. No, I don't know if Dallin's an abuser. I just know I start off playing an hour here or an hour there, and then in about 3 weeks, 4 weeks, next thing you know, I'm playing till 3 or 4 in the morning, super tired on a Saturday, and my wife's like, "What were you doing last night?" And it's like, oh, just playing a little Apex. And what time did you come to bed? Oh, So, anyway. So that's how, for me, that's how it is. So how does that go? Sorry, I'm just looking. So that one, yeah. So it's that last stair. Okay. Anyway, it's been an hour, so I will probably call it here. So yeah, don't forget, we have a Patreon page for those of you who are watching / will watch either this or the YouTube video. We have a Patreon. Oh, is that right? Sorry. Oh, it goes on here. I don't think that's right. Sorry. So yeah, we have a Patreon page. Tabletop Miniatures. It's got a couple of different tiers. The main things that we offer are discounts on our web store. Actually, it's coupons. It's like free coupons, so dollars, to our used web store. It's an online web store where we sell used miniatures. You get percentages off of commissions, and we do a monthly raffle of miniatures that we painted up. So it's typically some kind of an HQ for either Games Workshop or Age of Sigmar, for 40K or Age of Sigmar. And like I said, we just paint it up to Hero Standard, and then we raffle it off to patrons. So, yeah. So like I said, if you guys are interested in supporting us, feel free to go over and check it out. Every little bit helps. Everything's appreciated. So, don't forget, we are a painting and commission studio. We do commissions for you, help you get your miniatures tabletop ready. We are currently booked out till the end of July. So we're just finishing up the last couple of projects here in June. I think we just got one left. And then we have a commission that'll start in July, and that'll be pretty much for the whole. It's quite a big commission, so that'll keep us busy for the rest of July. So if you are interested, it won't be until till August that we're available. So like I said, if you're interested, go ahead and check us out. If you have any questions, we give free quotes. And yeah. So thanks for watching, and we will check you guys next time. Take care, Dallin.